It's official, Kanye West goes #1 for 2 weeks in a row for the first time in over 10 years. Of course, last week Kanye West got his 11th #1 album with Vultures 1, and it was looking very close this week to see him repeat for that #1 spot as he was competing with Yeats 2093. But it looks like officially Kanye West has done it, and he now has the #1 album for 2 weeks in a row. Now that he has that, it's time to move on. Let's talk about everything we know about Vultures 2 so far. Biggest thing right now is it looks like this album actually exists, as Timberland tweeted this out last night saying Vultures 2 is on the way. Now, if you don't know who Timberland is, he's a pretty close Kanye West collaborator and producer and has been around really for Kanye West's whole career during the college dropout days until now. This album is scheduled to drop on March 9th, so we are less than 2 weeks away, and honestly, I'm a little bit scared because we don't know too much on this album. One thing we do know is the song Everybody is going to be on this album. It looks to have a new mix. Lil Baby was on the song, and it looks like he's been taken off the song. Another thing we know is we might get another version of Some, as JPEG Mafia has been working very, very hard behind the scenes, producing for Kanye West and doing some of the background work for Vultures 2. I think there's been a bunch of music already made from this album. There's definitely some leftovers from the original Vultures, but the biggest issue, which has been an issue throughout Kanye West's whole career, is just sample clearance. Kanye West also faces one other giant issue when releasing Vultures 2, and nobody's really talking about it. That being Kanye West's next performance at Rolling Loud, California. Now, you may have missed this, but Kanye West is actually supposed to perform with Ty Dolla $ign and do Vultures and potentially Vultures 2 at Rolling Loud, California on March 7th. Rolling Loud was so nice to Kanye West, they gave him his own day to perform, extending the festival from 3 days to 4 days, which is a super big risk for the festival and Kanye West, and here's why. Kanye West doesn't have any new material, or he does the performances that he's doing, it's gonna look really, really bad, especially for the people who paid for flights already and hotels, and now they have to pay for extra days on their hotels and change their flights because the festival's now 4 days instead of 3 days. The reason I say this listening part of your performance is worrisome is that Kanye West has yet to pick up a microphone and actually perform. It's really cool and really fun to listen to the new songs before they come out, but we still haven't got an actual performance from Kanye West and Ty Dolla $ign. If we don't get this at Rolling Loud, some of the goodwill and some of the fans he may have gotten back with Vultures 1 is all going to go down the toilet because they're going to be very, very upset for paying for pretty much nothing. Also, with this performance happening the week after Vultures 2 drops, a lot of fans are going to be expecting some brand new music at this performance. This is also huge because Kanye West just got back the person from CAA who does all his touring and all his booking, basically the person behind the scenes who's going to get him that world tour that he wants. This is after CAA, Kanye West's talent agency, dropped him after his terrible comments over the past 2 years, and a lot of people behind the scenes really do not believe that Kanye West's career can be revived. So his agent coming back and helping him out, this will be a really big showing. So if he makes her look like a fool, then things might be over again for Kanye West, and we'll never get that Vultures World Tour. Also, if Kanye West is super serious about this Vultures World Tour and he wants an actual stadium tour, he's going to have to do more than just run around the stage and dancing and pointing out. He's actually going to have to pick up a microphone and perform at one point, which is also weird because they're singing and dancing on stage to the song. So why can't they just grab a microphone and literally start singing and performing? March 9th is the official release date of Vultures 2. Will we actually get this album? We'll see. Or will this be another Kanye West album that never comes out and was just an idea?